listening. Reportedly, every 42 seconds, a U.S. couple ends their marriage, according to the latest surveys. So we're talking about divorce, right? So now they have divorce coaches. Have you heard about divorce coaches?
No.
They sit down with couples who are on the brink of divorce, and it's not really counseling. It's getting them through the business of divorce and trying to pull as much emotion out of it as possible to make it go a little more smooth than it would otherwise.
That makes sense.
I'm assuming that in a lot of divorces and splits, I'm going to get the couch. No, I'm going to get the couch, and it gets down to the point where they're fighting over a couch, and neither one of them really gives a flip about the couch.
Right.
You know, so they hire these divorce coaches to come in and say, all right, let's get through this as unscathed as possible. Let's not fight over stupid things. Let's get you through this so you can move on with your lives and maybe have some sense of relationship after your divorce, especially if you have kids, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It sounds like a lucrative business. Divorce coach.
Is that like a mediator?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It is. I don't think, and none of it holds up in law.
Yeah.
But they're just trying to get them through because, it's tit for tat when it comes to, the split.
For sure.
And you let emotion, you stir in emotion too much when you shouldn't.
Yeah.
You just want to get through it.
Yeah, especially if somebody cheated. Oh, God. They're going for everything.
Yeah.
The
Right.
other person.
So, I was reading in the Times, I think, the rates start at like $1,600 to get these coaches. Or they'll charge like $50 to $300 an hour.
Wow.
Just to get you through this. Probably worth it,
Yeah, if it works, it's worth it.
With so many people listening right now who are going through this, or the possibility of divorce, I don't know. Well, we'll talk about that later. It's hitting way too close to home.
Oh, really now?
I'm not getting anyone on the show to say one word about it. Because,
Well, I'm not married for these reasons because I'm not going to a divorce court or a divorce coach, I should say,
Coach.
to fight about a couch.
Give up half your crap.
Take it, get it. I don't care.
I'm wondering how many. Go ahead.
No, they should make it so that if you guys are really fighting about it to an extent that you can't settle, fine, we're going to cut it in half with a chainsaw. Are you guys this serious about it?
The old
And you'll
King
find out.
Solomon routine. wasn't it?
Right now, I'm assuming a lot of college students are home for summer break. What's it like? Do you remember what it was like going home for that first break after your freshman year, having to sort of merge back into living with your parents, adjusting to that after you've been at college going hog wild and going crazy and having fun?
And then they put rules in place again? You're
Oh,
like,
yeah.
what?
If you're under my roof, well, I can't bring home people to have sex with them in your house under your
God.
roof, Dad.
No.
So I never did that. I never went home after I was in college because my parents I lived by myself my senior year of high school, and then I
Right.
just lived by myself forever. However, when I went home for breaks like Thanksgiving and Christmas, they were all, where are you going? What are you doing? What time are you going to be home? And it used to drive me nuts.
Yeah.
Right.
How
I
do you
understand
care?
the why you're under my roof thing as far as, they're worried because you're out past 2 a.m.
Yeah.
whatever. And their mom's waiting for you at the door wearing her house coat with the crumpled up Kleenex in the pocket. And I'm like, Mom.
I always get, you do know I live in another country, right? And I go, yeah. And he's like, and I'm like, I know, but still.
My parents still do
Wow.
it to me when I go
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. I bet mine would too if they were alive. Mom, I'm 60.
Doesn't matter. You'll always be her little man.
Doesn't matter. You're always our little boy.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
your
right.
really old little boy.
I totally grossed my son out last night because we were sitting at the Yankee game and I looked over and to see he's going to be 20, my oldest, and he's huge. And I turned over and I look and I go, I can't believe you came out of me. So he goes,
wow.
that is so disgusting.
It is.
He's like, really? I said, well, I didn't mean it.
Traumatizing him.
I'm trying just to say it's just so crazy.
Well, I know,
And he's
but
like, I know what you meant, but that's so gross.
You're talking about organs. You're
I
talking
know.
about like bloodshed. We're talking about things.
It's like, sorry.
Right, like the one thing he never wants to think about, his mom's vagina.
Exactly.
At least you didn't point. At least you didn't point to where they came out of.
Exactly. Not
I
that-
can't believe you came out of this.
Yeah, no.
Like a neon sign, a blinking neon sign pointing at your vag. Like you came right. That's where you're. You were crowning right there.
Right there.
I was there. You don't remember
I
it?
should say, Sheldon, go on the bottom and show him how it looked. When you were staring up.
Oh my God! I want to be a fly on the wall when you're having this conversation with your kids. You were eating breakfast.
Poor Spencer, man. He was under the Yankee bleachers.
I pushed you out. I'll push you right back in.
Right.
Oh, God.
I brought you in. I'm bring you right back out.
Oh Lord. I'm done.
Elvis Duran in the morning show.
The Z$100 million summer is heating up.
Here's this hour's $1 million hit.
This hour's $1 million hit is Raise Your Glass by Pink. Just be caller 100 when you hear it this hour. You'll win a Z$100 bill. You'll be in the running for this week's $10,000 prize, and you'll have a chance at $1 million. That's Raise Your Glass by Pink.